Hi, good afternoon. If you're watching this video, you're interested in learning a little bit more about what happens here at MetroWest Legal Services. My name is Daniel Daley. I'm a housing attorney here. I've been working here since 1994. I think as a young person figuring out what I wanted to do in life, I always wanted to go to law school. I remember in high school that's what I wanted to do. I remember thinking that being a lawyer would be a way that I could help people. I specialize in eviction defense work. In our office, we prioritize our housing work. We help low-income people who reside in public and subsidized housing. Most of our housing clients have disabilities. I especially like helping tenants who have disabilities, who are being evicted for reasons that arise out of their disabilities. One case that comes to mind that I wanted to talk about, which involved a single mother with 3 children, an older teenage son and 2 younger disabled daughters. The 2 daughters were severely disabled, and they were nonverbal. They both suffered from mental and physical challenges where they required around-the-clock supervision, both at school and at home. The family had a housing subsidy under a federal program, and unfortunately the teenage son had committed a violent crime and was sent to jail. Under the federal program, the mother was strictly responsible for what the conduct of her teenage son, and so her subsidy was terminated by the housing program. So the mother had to resort to going to court to try to get her housing subsidy back, and the legal services community at that point was able to help, and I assisted on the case as well. So in this case was a little unusual in that oftentimes you use the reasonable accommodation laws to come up with a plan or a treatment plan where you're working directly with the household member that caused that was the basis for the reason for the eviction. In this case, we were able to use the reasonable accommodation laws to request that the subsidy be returned based on the disabilities of the two daughters. And so at first the housing authority was unwilling to consider that, and then in court, after we filed briefs, the housing authority reconsidered and reinstated the family back in the housing subsidy program. So that to me is an example of how we were able to use the law to help this family. So I hope that this gives you some idea of what we do here in the housing unit. Thanks for watching.